Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in today's video I don't actually have an update to the city. I haven't really done too much to it today, but I do have some things that I want to talk about, a bit about the kind of city and my plans for the city and what you kind of expect coming out with that. But I also want to talk about a project that I'm working on that I'm super excited to kind of talk to you about, and I can finally kind of announce it. I've kind of spoken about it on my Instagram, but I haven't properly kind of spoken about it yet, and that's going to be in this video, so make sure you stay tuned to the end to hear about that, because it's a super exciting project that I'm working on. But let's first of all talk about the plans for the city. So the plans for the city. Now I've kind of spoken a little bit about this, but I've kind of been thinking about this for the past couple of weeks, and I've kind of got a really clear kind of expectation that I want to kind of achieve, but almost kind of by sort of summer. So it's, as we know, March right now, and this city is a really big work in progress, but it's kind of coming together really nicely, and I'm kind of excited to see where this is going to go. And I just wanted to kind of explain my plans that I've got, for kind of the end of, like, for kind of doing this part of the city and kind of explaining that. So as you know, right now we are currently working on the beach, and this is the most exciting thing that I'm working on right now, and it's already coming together really nicely. And and I think, yeah, this is probably the bit I'm loving at the moment. Obviously, I've started a promenade, we've got a little bit in, and I'm kind of focusing on this area to begin with first, and then we can start focusing on that side. But I do have some plans for over there and over there. So I've kind of already kind of spoken about this, and there's not really too much that I kind of need to explain around here. I do need to kind of build a road coming in here to kind of fit with the sardine factory. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. If you have any ideas what I could do in Ninjago City, I'd love to know. I think it looks kind of nice towards the sea because of the water behind, but if you think it could go somewhere else, that would really be helpful as well. But I'm still kind of not too sure about what I want to do with that. And I do like these buildings here. Like I said in the last video, I'm not sure what's going to be happening with the cinema. If I get the boutique hotel, which I would love to get, that would go there, and that would probably move somewhere around there or over there. But that's kind of the quick kind of thing about the beach, because I've kind of already spoken about it. But the biggest plans come in the theme park area and kind of underneath the theme park area, if you know what I'm kind of talking about, and I'll explain that now. So now we're at the theme park area of the city. Ignore the bus. I don't know why it's there. Let's move that over there. So yeah, we're now in the theme park area of the city, which is a bit of the city that's definitely not going to be staying how it is. And I want to kind of explain what's going to be going in this area and what's happening with this. I've already kind of explained it before, but I've got a much more kind of idea of how I want to do it. So this area here is going to be elevated up, probably, if I can get the right angle, to about there. So just a little bit higher than the Palace Cinema. And I want to do that because I want to have more room underneath, and it kind of give me more detail to have in the kind of theme park area. Now, the theme park area is the most tight area in the city because I literally have that much space, which is why I can't really show you much at the moment. I'm kind of squished, and I can't really move my hand out that much and kind of bring it in that much, kind of show you everything in it. So yeah, this is going to be increasing a bit higher. I would love to get the other two theme park sets I don't have, which is the haunted house and the loop coaster. I'm not sure if the loop coaster will actually fit because it's so tall. I think it might be taller than Daily Bugle, I'm not too sure, but it is really tall, and it might not even fit. If it does, then I'll definitely get it. I'll have to do some measurements if it does fit or not. But I would love to have the haunted house in this area as well. But I wanted to kind of explain my plans for the theme park when it kind of increases, and I'll probably go over it once we've kind of got that area done, and once we've actually got the kind of second thing built. I think we're going to get the next thing built hopefully in a couple of months' time, fingers crossed. It might be a bit longer than that. It just kind of depends on how busy things are and stuff, but hopefully we'll be getting the next layer on very soon, and it will give me a lot more space. So it will kind of give me about the space I've got right now, plus that side down there, because it's going to go all the way across, and it's all going to be for the theme park. Now, I want to do kind of different themes. So I've got the pirate roller coaster, I've got the UFO kind of swing thing, and I've obviously got all of these builds here. And one thing I really want is I want to get the Lions Night Castle and have a big castle in the back. I was thinking maybe the Disney castle, but it's obviously retired now, so I can't get that one unless I paid a lot of money for it. So I think I'd rather get the Lion Knight Castle. It will go with the blacksmith really well, and it will kind of create like a medieval scene. And then hopefully they'll bring out more medieval stuff soon as well. Fingers crossed. It would be incredible if they did, and that will kind of be one theme of the theme park. Then we've obviously got the kind of traditional roller coaster, the carousel, and the Ferris wheel, so they'll all go there as well. And I'll probably put my pirate roller coaster there. Maybe even make like a little pirate kind of area. I feel like that would be a really nice thing to put. And then we'll obviously have some other stuff kind of going around it. So that's kind of the plan for the theme park. But then underneath the theme park was the thing I was thinking, I'm not sure what I want to do there. So I think I was kind of thinking, do I want my space stuff? Do I want my airport? And could I move some stuff to kind of put that maybe over there? Which I used to actually have the airport over there with my space stuff, but I ended up moving all my kind of buildings over there and over there, so I had more space to kind of have a city. So my plan for underneath here is just to have more buildings, and my plan is to bring the train, instead of going across there, bring the train down here, bring it across here and up through there, so it's just a little bit longer, and it kind of creates, I can have like more of a city coming down here, having some more buildings. It will allow me to have more modulars, and yeah, I think that'll just be a really interesting kind of thing that we can do, and that's kind of a plan for coming down here. I was thinking about adding a farm, and my thing for the farm is I do have a farm. So what I'm debating at the moment is whether I move some of that stuff down here and have a farm in the corner. We can then bring the river from the marina through, obviously the promenade area, which is going to disappear in, and then bring it out over there into the farm area. And I think that could be a really interesting kind of idea. We can kind of maybe move that train station over there, move that train station down here, or even move that one down here and that one over there, because that's a more kind of undergroundy sort of looking train station, and then having a smaller train station near the farm area. That could be another really interesting thing, because I really like my farm and I want to kind of display it, but there's kind of no way of doing it at the moment. The other kind of thing I'm thinking about is with the hospital over there, because it's obviously very incomplete. I am working on it. I do want to kind of bring that out, but I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet, because obviously it's there for now because I wanted to kind of see how it fits, but it is taking up a lot of space, but I don't really have anywhere else to kind of put it. So at the moment it's there, but it may move. I might not even have it in the city yet, because I know like the city's very incomplete, like that's a mess. All the roads aren't done. Only this area is done. Just that area right there. But I'm still not sure what I want to do with that. But having the space as well is going to allow me to do a kind of custom thing with that police station, with kind of what I've done to the hospital. But obviously the hospital is a complete mock, whereas this I just want to kind of build out and make it a bit stronger and like a bit thicker. But I also want to do that with my fire station as well, because I have a city fire station that I really like. So yeah, I guess that's also another thing that you can kind of expect to see soon in the kind of videos, is of that growing and seeing how much it's going to change. But that's kind of the plans for the city at the moment. This area I think will kind of stay the same now, because I really like how it looks with all the modulars. But it's kind of this area, this area, this area that I'm kind of still kind of debating on. And if you do have any ideas that I could kind of do and that you'd kind of like to see, please do let me know. But let's now get to the big announcement. So I'll come downstairs for this next announcement, because it's nothing to do with the Lego City. It's actually about another project to do with Lego that I'm currently working on. and I'll show you what this is. I'm working on a podcast. I don't know why I got this. I guess look this. Yeah, I'm showing what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm currently working on a podcast. It's gonna be super exciting. It's gonna be about Lego, and it's gonna be called the BrickCast. And I'm hoping it's gonna be out this month. Fingers crossed. If I get it all done and sorted, it should be coming. Hopefully, possibly mid-March, maybe late March, depending on how I can kind of get it sorted. But it is going to be a super exciting project that I'm working on, and I think it's going to be really fun, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. We're going to have interviews. I've already got a few people that are up for kind of doing an interview with me, being on the podcast. I'm not going to announce who they are yet. If you want to know who they are, then I will do a post closer to the time on my Instagram, which is brickcast_podcast. And that's where you'll kind of see all the news for the podcast and kind of where you can keep up to date with it. We're also going to be talking about Lego news, but also kind of certain topics in Lego. So I think the first kind of proper topic I talked about was about apples and kind of what makes an apple and what is an apple. And it was a really kind of interesting kind of topic that I was kind of talking about, and I think you guys are really just going to enjoy it. For my kind of thing for it is a bit of a kind of, it's like for the Lego community, made by someone in the Lego community. So I've made it and I just want to share it to the Lego community and talk to people from the Lego community. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to be someone really well known. I want to talk to people who are like big YouTubers, but also who are kind of small YouTubers like me. Obviously I don't have many subscribers or anything, and I want to talk to everyone in the Lego community, and it will kind of allow you guys to kind of see more people in the Lego community, and kind of more people can get involved in the Lego community as well. And I think that's going to be a really kind of interesting topic and an interesting thing we can talk about. And that's why I'm super excited for this podcast, because it is going to be really cool, really awesome, and it's just going to be a really fun thing to do. Now, you're probably asking, when is it gonna, where's it gonna kind of be out and what you can kind of find it on. So I'm not sure whether it's going to be on YouTube yet. If it does, it will be on a different YouTube channel from this one, but it's an audio one, so it's not going to have my face in it at all, because I'm mostly going to try and get it on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, things like that, so you can kind of listen to it there, because that's kind of the main place I wanted them to be. So yeah, that's kind of the other big announcement, is I am doing a podcast that I'm super excited about. It's going to be super awesome. I'm probably going to do like an intro kind of episode-ish, kind of not like an episode, I guess like just an intro, like a 2-minute intro that I might share on this channel, but I definitely share on my Instagram and on my Instagram. So I hope that you are excited for that. I definitely am, and I hope that you will enjoy that. So make sure you stay tuned to this channel, but also my Instagram, to kind of know more about that. But that is all from me for this video. Hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you liked my face, because this is the first video that I'm showing my face in. So yeah, but yeah, I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and please do subscribe. It will really help me out a lot, and please do like the video as well. But that's all from me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.